So hello students, today we will discuss your Maths Form 4 Chapter 2 page 48, question number 5. So your question number 5, page 48, Chapter 2, the equation kx squared minus 10x plus 6k equal 5, where k is a constant, has two real and equal roots. Find the value of k, and b, find the roots of the equations by using the smallest value of k obtained in A, which means your answer in your A, normally they will have two answers, am I right? So you have to use the smallest to do your B. So before we do this question, you must remember to have two easy formula, which is your B squared minus 4ac equals 0. Another one, which is you must remember, is your ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Remember these two. It's very easy for you to do these questions. Okay, so let's start. So your equation is kx squared minus 10x plus 6k equals to 5. So before we do anything, we have to make sure this is 0 equals to 0. So your 5 you have to bring to your left side, which is positive, it become negative 5. So 6k So kx squared minus 10x plus 6k minus 5. Then after that, what should we do? The next step, you have to know which is A, which is B, which is C. So like I said just now, like I mentioned, ax squared plus bx plus c. So which is A? K. Your A is your K. Your B is your negative 10. Your C will be your 6k minus 5. So once you identify A is k, B is negative 5, C is 6k minus 5, then we can do the whole thing. So you have to use this formula, B squared minus 4ac equals to 0. We have to substitute your B into your B squared. Your B is negative 10, so we have to substitute in. So it's negative 10 squared minus 4. Your A is your K, so we substitute in. Your C is your CK minus 5 equals 0. Okay, we do slowly. You don't have to be so rushed. You just do step by step. So negative, negative, positive. 10 times 10 is 100. So k times 6k, 6k squared. K times negative 5 is negative 5k equals 0. 100, 4, negative 4 times 6k is negative 24k squared. Negative, negative, positive. So 4 times 5 is 20, positive 20k. And then you have to rearrange the whole equations. So because the equation is start with ax squared, so you must make sure you square the first one. The second one will be your 20k. Then your last will be your 100. Then in these equations, we must make sure you don't have negative. So we have 2 times negative. So negative, negative, positive, 24 k squared, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative. And then what should we do right now? We have to simplify the whole thing. We have to simplify the equation. So which multiplications we have? 24, 20, and 100. The answer is 4. So 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 25 is 100. Then after that, we have to use the cross method. We have to factorize. So 6k squared, negative 25, negative 5k. So what number times what equals to 6? 3 times 2, 1 times 6. We use 3 times 2. Okay, 3k times 2k equals 6k2, or 6k power 2. 25, 1 times 25 equals 25. 5 times 5 is 25. We use 5 times 5. Okay, right now we are not really sure which negative we need to put, either this or this. Okay, so we just times first. 3k times 5 is 15k. 2k times 5 is 10k. So 3k, you have to see here, this is negative 5, meaning to say that 10 minus 15 equals to negative 5. So this is negative, therefore this is negative. Then we pick this 2. 3k plus 5 is 0. K is negative 5 over 3. 2k minus 5 equals 0. K equals to 5 over 2. So right now we found your value of k. We have two values. One is negative 5 over 3 and another one is 5 over 2. So A, we already done A, and B, they asked us to find the roots of the equation by using smallest. As you can see, this is a negative 5 over 3, this is 5 over 2, which means your k equals to negative 5 over 3 is the smallest value. So we have to use this to do your B. So as you know that your k is negative 5 over 3 and also 5 over 2. So they asked us to use the smallest, therefore we must use negative 5 over 3. So your equations, kx squared minus 10x plus 6k equals to 5. And again, we must make sure this is 0. So, which means kx squared minus 10x plus 6k, your 5 bring to the left side, it becomes negative 5. And then we have to substitute your k. So your k is negative 5 over 3. So negative 5 over 3x squared minus 10x plus 6, negative 5 over 3 minus 5 equals 0. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So this is a negative 10. Then after that, you see that this is a fractions. You must make sure all of them turns to fractions number. So this is negative 5 over 3x. So when you times 3, your 10x over 1, it becomes 30 over 3x. Negative, positive will be negative. Then again, times 3 times 3. So it becomes 30 over 3. Then again, for your 5, you have times as well. Times 3 times 3. It becomes 15 over 3 equals to 0. Okay. Then you owe me 30 ringgit. You owe me another 15 ringgit. So minus 30 over 3 minus 15 over 3 equals to, you owe me 30 ringgit, you owe me another 15 ringgit, so you owe me 45 ringgit. So the next step we should do is we ignore your denominator, so we just take the number, which is negative 5x minus 30x minus 45 equals to 0. Then you must make sure that the first number is positive. So you have to times negative. So negative, negative, positive. negative, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive. The next step, we have to simplify your equations. So which multiplications you have 5, 30, and 45? So multiplications 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 9 is 45. So when it comes to this, okay, you must remember we have to do factorize. Okay, so you must see they have hints. They have tips that let you know that this is a square or a power 2. Then this you should change to a power 2 number. So what number times what number must be the same, become 9. Then it is 3. Therefore, we take the first and the last. Since everything is in positive, so we just put positive. Then again, x plus 3 equals to 0. X equals to negative 3. So the roots is negative 3. So this question is actually not really that hard. You must remember your formula. You must remember this 2 formula, which is your ax squared plus bx plus c. You must know which number is a, which number is b, and which number is c. Once you know which number, the value a, the value b, the value c, then you substitute everything in your b squared minus 4ac. So once you're able to solve, you will find the k or the value that they need you to find. So once you find the value, you have to check on the condition. What is the condition? Example like this, they need you to choose the smallest value of k to find b. Therefore, you have to choose a smaller. So this is your page 48 textbook. Okay, your maths textbook. Questions number 5. I hope you can understand